You are watching Fox 28. Good Day Columbus starts now.
7:47, and it's an event that combines a family-style potluck dinner with a slideshow of work by artists from around the state. A nonprofit organization that can be seen several times a year in New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, and now here in Columbus. Joining us today to talk about the SLIDELUCK POTSHOW, Amanda Potter and Eric Pepple. And I was just mentioning to you, you're trying to get me tongue-tied there a little bit, right? Where's this name even come from? And tell me a little bit about the show, Eric.
The SLIDELUCK POTSHOW, the name actually is just
You say that so quickly. It's just easy.
I was actually practicing out in the car before I came in, just talking to myself in the mirror. SLIDELUCK POTSHOW is actually just a combination of slideshow, potluck dinner, and just sort of flipping it a little bit. It's sort of an interesting spin on this traditional idea of sharing food and sharing art and sharing things that people who have applied for this and were selected by a committee. And you just come and watch a slideshow, enjoy some great food. Visitors are encouraged to bring their own dish. And you come in, you eat, and then you watch the group of about 24 artists will be there, and they'll do a little presentation for each of their pieces.
Now, in order to put together a slideshow, that means some advance work had to be done, right? You had to get the photos or images of the things that we're going to see, right?
Right. We put out a call for entries earlier this month and received a really great group, a very diverse group of artists from, mostly from Columbus, which is what we were hoping for, but a few from other places in Ohio. And we have painters, photographers, people who do installation art, so a really diverse group of people will be represented.
Help me understand that. What's installation art?
Installation art, well, it can mean almost anything, but basically somebody that conceives of a room as an entire work of art, and maybe things that we might think of as sculpture, but they might just put things on the floor or the walls, and then these are obviously just photographs that we'll have of those installations.
Installation art. That's cool. Okay. Tell me about when the event, and then maybe where.
It's this Friday at the Wexner Center in Mershon Auditorium. Starts around 6:30 is when the potluck dinner will begin. And then people can just sort of mill about and talk to one another, and then check out the slideshows a little bit.
And I've got to imagine that some of the artists are going to be there as well, right?
They will. I think almost all of them. And again, there's people that are, just amateurs just starting out who do this really as a passion on the side. And we do have some professional exhibiting artists, people you might see in the short north at upcoming gallery hops. And so they'll all be there really kind of just celebrating the best of what's being produced in Columbus and in Ohio in general.
All right. Any judging that goes on for any of this, or this is just purely exhibition?
No, it's a very non-competitive event. It's part of the fun of it, is that it's something where people can come, and people who are interested in the arts and people who are interested in creating art can just get together and not being in a kind of judged or competitive or commercial atmosphere.
Yeah. Last thing, ballpark, how many artists are we looking at here?
24.
24 artists going to be involved in the event. And you just saw there when it's going to happen and how you can be involved. So thank you so much. I appreciate coming in. And the cost, we put exclamation points on there because it is the right price.
Absolutely free.
It is free. Thanks so much, Amanda and Eric. Maria?